Thousands of educators across the country read popular books on culturally responsive teaching and attend hours upon hours of training on the topic, but struggle to design culturally responsive practices. Do you fall into this category? Have you read popular books or articles on culturally responsive teaching? Have you attended hours of training on the topic, yet struggle to design culturally responsive practices? Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Dwayne D. Williams, and I help teachers design culturally responsive practices in 5 steps. I am starting a series on culturally responsive teaching, designing culturally responsive practices in 5 steps. How many steps? 5 steps. You don't want to miss it. If you have read popular books, if you have attended hours upon hours of training on the topic, but still struggle to design culturally responsive teaching, you do not want to miss this series. I'm starting with our free book in the comment section below. Download the book. You don't want to miss it. By the end of our session, you will know exactly how to design culturally responsive practices, activities using a practical framework. Listen, y'all, you don't want to miss it. Contact your mama, contact your daddy, contact your grandmama, contact your colleagues, contact your bosses, contact your friends. Listen, contact me because I don't want to miss it. Listen, y'all, I'm about to start this series. If you want to design culturally responsive practices the right way, if you want to design culturally responsive practices in 5 practical steps, listen, y'all, I've trained thousands of teachers. I've coached hundreds of educators, and they've all shared the same thing. They say, Dwayne, listen, I've read the books. I've read the articles. I've annotated. I've attended hours upon hours of training on the topic, but I just don't know what to do. Listen, if that is your experience, if that is your reality, you do not want to miss this series. I'm giving free coaching. Download the book. I'm starting with the hero's journey. Culturally responsive teaching is a process. It is a journey. And I'm going to start with the hero's journey to help you design culturally responsive teaching. Listen, y'all, I'm super excited. One of my passions as an educator is to help teachers design culturally responsive practices. When I attended the University of Illinois at Chicago, UIC, the motivating factor that got me there is the question, like, why do we struggle? How is it possible that we attend hours upon hours of training on the topic? We get new books come on the market, we get excited about the books, we purchase the books, we read the books, we have book studies on the books, we annotate the books, but by the end of the book, we're still left with the same problem. We have no idea what to do. We might have smiled and laughed and enjoyed the book, but why don't resources help us design culturally responsive practices? I have the solution. I'm starting this series. You don't want to miss it. Listen, contact your mama.
Mama! Mama! Damn, Smoke, what you doing knocking like you the damn police? I'm in here on the phone.
Listen, contact everybody you know who might be interested in learning how to design culturally responsive teaching. By the end of my session, if I don't help you learn how to design, what can I give you? What y'all want? Anything? I'm telling y'all, money back guarantee is free, but listen, I'm gonna show y'all how to design culturally responsive practices in 5 steps, money back guaranteed, although you're not paying a fee. Listen, y'all, I'm using a framework that was designed by practitioners for practitioners. So my colleagues and I, we designed this framework during my PhD study, and we used the framework to design culturally responsive practices. At the end of my PhD study, I analyzed the framework, I put pieces together, and listen, I'm fired up. I have a resource for you. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Look, I feel like I'm in a gym. I feel like listen, y'all want to, it's really interesting that we want to design culturally responsive practices, but we don't do a lot of work in educating ourselves on how to do it. Listen, culturally responsive teaching is a process of transforming problems. We have to fight problems and remove problems that interfere with our ability to design culturally responsive practices. This is how we have to train while we are learning to design culturally responsive practices. We have to fight problems that prevent us. Hey, come on, y'all, listen. We're about to go in. We about to go in, y'all. We about to go in, y'all. Listen, y'all. We about to go in, y'all. We about to go in, y'all. I'm telling you, by the end of this series, you will be able to design culturally responsive practices. Listen, I often tell people that I can teach you how to design culturally responsive practices in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Because teaching you how to design culturally responsive practices is not a challenge. The challenge is the mindset. That's the mindset. I can teach you how to design in no time. The challenge, however, is the mindset. Come on, y'all. I'm super excited. Contact your people. Contact your tribe. Contact your mama. Contact your daddy. Contact your kids. Contact your grandparents. Contact your friends. Contact your pastors. Listen, y'all don't want to miss it. I'm starting that series. Download the resource. That's what I'm getting started with. Ready or not, here I come. I'm Dwayne D. Williams. Super excited to join you all, to learn with you all. Meet me in the learning space. Peace.